Three U.S. citizen children have been deported with their mothers. Now, this is according to the Washington Post. The family's lawyer says one of them is a 4-year-old with stage 4 cancer, deported without medication.
What's up, amigos? What is going on TV? Why are they continuously spreading lies to the American people? And worse, they are able to spread these lies to most Latinos in America to believe that Trump is a monster. Subscribe to the channel. Let's try to make to 10,000 subscribers. Help me to help America. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go straight to the point. I want to try to understand why are they doing this. Let's go straight there.
New reporting that came in overnight. I want to just go through it for you and for our audience. Three U.S. citizen children have been deported with their mothers. Now, this is according to the Washington Post. The family's lawyer says one of them is a 4-year-old with stage 4 cancer, deported without medication or ability to contact doctors. The family's lawyers are also saying their clients were denied communication with family and legal representatives before being deported. And it's raising concerns about the issue of due process, that it's being violated. So let me ask you, is everyone on U.S. soil, citizens and non-citizens, entitled to due process?
You see the absurd. Everything she said is a lie. This is all lies. Children being deported. This is all lies. If the children, they are American citizen, they are not being deported. But let's see what Marco Rubio says here.
Yes, of course. But let me tell you, it looks an immigration standing. The laws are very specific. If you're in this country unlawfully, you have no right to be here and you must be removed. That's what the law says. Somehow over the last 20 years, we've completely lost this notion that somehow or completely adopted this idea that, yes, we have immigration laws, but once you come into our country illegally, it triggers all kinds of rights that can keep you here indefinitely. That's why we were being flooded at the border. And we've ended that. And that's why you see a historically low number of people, not just trying to cross our border, trying to cross the border into Panama, all the way down in the Darien Gap. I mean, it's been a huge help for those countries as well. On the headline, that's a misleading headline. Okay.
So let us go. He answered one question, then he's going to go to answer the other question. Let's go to the first one. First one, talking about this invasion that we have in America, is invasion. And yes, everybody needs a due process. What many Latinos are not understanding, in many Americans, most Americans agree that we have to close the borders. Most Americans don't believe in an open border. And that is good. It's the same thing. I was reading about voter ID. Most Americans want voter ID, but the Democrats, dictators, they don't respect the will of the people. The Democrats just do whatever they want to do. So what some people are not realizing, and I'm going to make another video about that, is Biden, he opened the borders in such a way that, of course, for us to fix the mess that Biden did, it's going to be messy because it's too many people. Nobody knows who is in America right now. We don't even have a number. And these people just came in. So that is the problem. So yes, we have due process, but if you are illegal and you came jumping the wall, you need to be sent back, period. So let us listen what he has to say about the kids.
I mean, it's been a huge help for those countries as well. On the headline, that's a misleading headline. Okay, 3 U.S. citizens, ages 4, 7, and 2, were not deported. Their mothers, who are legally in this country, were deported. The children went with their mothers. If those children are U.S. citizens, they can come back into the United States if there's their father or someone here who wants to assume them. But ultimately, who was deported was their mothers who were here illegally. The children just went with their mothers. But it wasn't like you guys make it sound like ICE agents kicked down the door and grabbed the 2-year-old and threw him on an airplane. That's misleading.
Yeah.
That's just not true.
Just to be clear, because I do want to get to the...
And that is exactly what they are doing. And unfortunately, there are people out there who believe The ICE kicked the door and took this 2-year-old, the 4-year-old, the 7-year-old, threw them in a car and took them to Mexico. Some people believe that because they are doing on purpose. They're misleading the people. The media, that's all they do. If we had in America a fair media, nobody wants the media to be pro-right. No, fair. Just give the news. Tell them a woman was deported and she took the kids with her. The kids were not deported. The mom, she was illegal. What was she doing here? She came illegally, so she committed a crime. So if she's caught, she's going to be deported. If she wants the kids to stay with the dad or whoever, he can stay. The kids, if they're American citizen, they can come back to America whenever they want. So the kids were never deported. The parents were.
The overhaul at the State Department. Is it the U.S. policy to deport children, even U.S. citizens?
Oh my God. They did not deport the kids. They deported the parents.
With their families, and I hear what you're saying, without due process. Just to be very clear there.
No, they were not deported. The kids went with the mom because the mom chose the kids to go with her. Kids were not deported. You were a liar.
Well, no. Again, if someone's in this country unlawfully, illegally, that person gets deported. If that person is with a 2-year-old child or has a 2-year-old child and says, I want to take my child with me, well, then what? You have two choices. You can say, yes, of course you can take your child, whether they're a citizen or not, because it's your child. Or you can say, yes, you can go, but your child must stay behind. And then your headlines would read, U.S. holding hostage 2-year-old, 4-year-old, 7-year-old while mother deported. So the parents make that choice. I imagine those 3 U.S. citizen children have fathers here in the United States. Yeah. They can stay with their father. That's up to their family to decide where the children go. Children go with their parents. Parents decide where their children go. Right. The U.S. deported their mothers who were illegally in America.
Now,
perfect. That's exactly what happened. But they are trying to lie to people. And then look, this is the American news, right? If you think that's bad, when you look at Univision, Telemundo, the Spanish-speaking news are worst. So that's why you have a lot of Latinos being manipulated in America, believing in this bunch of crap where I hear people coming to me, oh, did you see that Trump deported the little kid? No, he didn't deport the little kid. He deported the mom and the dad. And the mom and dad chose the kids to go with them because they had no one the kids to stay with. So they are liars. They are liars. And I'm telling you, and then the people come in the commentary. How come you're a hypocrite? You are a Latino and you are supporting Trump. I'm supporting what is right. I came to America legally. I didn't come through an open border. I came legally to America. And I want Americans have no problem when you come here legally. As long as they know you're not a criminal, you went through the due process, that's how we supposed to come to America. And not just an invasion, jumping walls, and nobody knows who you are. But I will talk next video. I will be talking about this situation where people don't understand that Biden opened the borders for probably 20 million people. What are you going to do now? You got to send those people back. How? It's going to get messy. That's the problem. May God bless you. May God bless America. I see you next video.